Hi guys, what's up? It's Anna, and welcome to another video. Yeah, this one's gonna be a wild one because I have some very crazy news and bad news to share with you guys. I'm okay and I'm safe, but anyway, this vlog is apparently gonna be a wild one. It's just my cat.
Really? Really, ma'am? You just had me thinking you were a ghost.
As if my anxiety was not already on edge enough. Okay, so first of all, I'm just gonna make this intro very short so we can get into the vlog because like I got a lot to talk about. So if you want to hear like what just happened in my life and other stuff that's in this vlog, then make sure to subscribe to my channel before you leave and hit that bell notification so that you can be notified every time I upload a new video. With that being said, let's hop right on in. Okay guys, we are already starting this vlog out strong. My house just got hit by a tornado. Yeah, and I'm not kidding. I've had a really rough morning. Like, I'm being silly and kind of like laughing it off now, and that's just because like that's all I can do because my anxiety and the morning I've had is rough. So I'm gonna tell you everything, but basically it's 9:30 in the morning. Honey, I would not even be up right now. And I just wanted to go ahead and like pop on here to talk to you guys. I literally just got dressed. I came to my parents' house because I didn't want to be alone. My husband had to go back to work. He came home to see me. However, like I'll get into all that later, but I just got to my parents' house and you know, I just got dressed and got to my parents' house. I'm just wearing my oversized like t-shirt dress of my print shirt and like some leggings. I'm trying to be really comfortable. It's 50 something degrees here, which is awesome. It was 70 something yesterday though, and has been for the last 3 days. I'll take that for December. But anyway, I will talk to you guys and like tell you the story as soon as I get ready. But it's gonna be a busy day because it's a Monday, which means I have orders to like on Mondays I usually have the most orders to pack out for my shop, so I'm gonna be doing that. But I just wanted to pop in. I love prints. I really love prints. So anyway, yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Sorry, I'm like a hot mess right now, but what I'm basically gonna go do is I have to wash my face and brush my teeth, and I'm gonna go get some food for lunch here very soon, and then I'm gonna get ready and then we'll talk and I'll tell you everything that happened because it's a wild one. So hey guys, so it is actually the next day. Yesterday I got so busy and I've just not been in a good mood, and I've been feeling like things have been kind of hectic and all that. So here I am today to finally tell you about like what happened. And I know that like for you guys it's just been a split second, so it's not like you guys had to wait, but I'll go ahead and tell you the whole entire story about the tornado and like what's going on because it's just really annoying. So I knew that there was going to be storms, but I thought the storms are just going to be like in the middle of the night, everything will be fine by morning. However, when I was asleep laying in bed, I was awoken abruptly to a tornado alarm on my phone. It sounded like an Amber Alert, you know, where it's like over and over, like really loud, scares the crap out of you. So I woke up to that tornado alert on my phone, and I was like, oh crap. And I could hear it storming outside, but right when I woke up, the storm sounds were just like a normal storm, you know, thunder, lightning, nothing like extreme or crazy or anything. But the phone alarm thing scared me, and at the time I didn't know if my husband was at work yet or not. So I was kind of like confused, but then I kind of gathered in my head, okay, he's not here, like he's at work. It was like 7:15 I believe in the morning, when usually I'm sound asleep. So it just really made me nervous. I'm like, okay, so maybe I should text somebody just to make sure that like things are okay. And I knew like if I texted my husband, he's not gonna know about the weather. Like he's at work, just he don't keep up with it, if I'm being completely honest with you. I get all my information on weather from like my parents. So I texted my mom and I was like, I'm scared. And she ended up calling me and she's like, I think you're okay, like I think it's gonna be okay, but if it gets really loud, then go get the animals and hide. So just for preface, I live in Tennessee. In Tennessee we do get tornadoes very often, but where I live in particularly, tornadoes usually miss us, or they're not bad, or they'll only hit certain parts. Now, you know, I'm newly married. Well, I've been married for 2 years now. But I am used to most of my life being at my parents' house here for that kind of thing, and we are normally in a path where it misses. So where me and my husband moved to our brand new house, that side of town, if there is one, it usually gets affected. And so I was home alone, and I was like obviously really nervous, and you know, she said she thought it would be fine, but like right when she was saying, oh, I think it's gonna be fine, the tornado siren started going off outside. And down here in the South, we call it a tornado whistle. So if you hear me saying the tornado whistle, it's the siren. So it sounds like the end of days basically. And so that was going off, and it was so frustrating. So I was like sitting there, you know, dealing with that going off, and I was like, oh great, because it sounds scary, and also just being alone at home is scary. And then as soon as that happened, I started hearing banging that sounded like cabinets shutting, and I was like, oh no, like, well, maybe my husband is home. But I was like, no, like he's at work. Like if he was home, he'd be in to check on me, you know. And I was like, oh no, someone's broken into the house. That was my first thought. Or like before in a storm or bad wind blew our front door open, and I didn't know until I woke up that morning and I walked into the living room and my front door was just wide open. So I thought maybe that happened and somebody came in. So I was convinced that basically I was gonna get mugged and die, no matter what. I was afraid of the storm or that someone was like in the house. And so as soon as those thoughts got out of my head, I started to hear the loudest like banging, and I mean like to the side of the house. It was like boom boom boom, like really loud, and it started to sound like not normal, not like a regular storm. And at that point, and this all happened like this, so like thank God I woke up. It all happened so fast, and I was like, okay, you know, something's wrong. And I knew something was wrong, and I took the dog. My cat was already in the bathroom. Took the pets, like ran to the bathroom, which I didn't even have to run to the bathroom. We have a master bathroom inside my bedroom, so it's like 2 steps into the bathroom. And it would just sounded like we were in a boxing ring, and my house was just getting boom boom boom, you know, like pounded. And along with the storm and the tornado siren going off in the background. And so I'm in there, my dog's not happy. I make the joke that instead of being an emotional support dog, he's emotional distress dog, because he was getting ticked off. He was not scared. He was just getting ticked off that I was making him go in the bathroom. So we were in there, and in my master bathroom, there's a master closet that's like literally big enough you can put a bed in it. And then a toilet closet with like, it's like the toilet is in a separate room. And I just wasn't thinking, and I was thinking, okay, let me go to the closet. So I went to the closet. I got in there. At this point, still had power. And this is like, by the way, for time frame reference, 5 minutes, like a 5 minute period. So I get in the closet, and I tell my mom that I'm in the closet, and she's like, no, like you need to go into the like the little toilet closet, because that's the innermost part of your house. So like if you didn't know, when a tornado is going on, you want to be on the lower level in the most inner part of your house, like wherever that is. And I was like, okay. But right before I walked out, the power goes off. But not only does it go off just like normal, which is scary enough, it starts to flicker. So it goes off, and then it goes on and off, and then you hear the beeping, the tornado siren outside, the pounding on the walls, and then the flashing lights. I felt like I was in a horror movie. And keep in mind, in my 24 years of life, I've been lucky and blessed to never have to go through a tornado alone. And even when we did have to go through like tornado warnings, nothing like really ever happened. There was one time a tornado passed over my house here, but other than that, I really never had to deal with it. So this is my first time, and I have chronic anxiety. Like, I'm clinical anxiety and depression. So yeah, being alone by myself during that, not fun. So I was like, okay, so like let me get into the bathroom, like the toilet closet. And the power was off at this point, so now I'm in the dark. So I have my flashlight on. I'm getting like I literally just sit down on the toilet, and I had Clark in there with me, and then of course Leo, and I was just in there, and I heard the noises, all that was going on. I was really scared. And eventually I was texting my husband at the same time, and this whole time he was like, you're okay, like you're okay, it's fine. And he was saying that to calm me down, and also I can be dramatic. Where he works, it was not that bad. He was on the side of kind of the area where it's like you don't really get a lot of damage, or like the tornado doesn't really affect. So he was like, you're fine, you're okay, because he thought because it was okay where he was, it was okay where I would be. And I'm also gonna be very dramatic sometimes, not even gonna lie, like in situations. So he's like, you're fine, and I'm like, I'm gonna get this man. But I kept saying, like texting him at the same time I was on my phone, like, I feel like someone's in this house. Like, there's banging that does not sound normal, that sounds like someone's in the cabinet. And he was like really nervous at that point, so he's like, I'm gonna come home and like check. And I'm like, you can't, there's literally a tornado happening. And it took me a lot of time to be like, I kept just saying over and over again, like, you're not gonna come home, you're not gonna come home. And as fast as like the tornado came through, it left. And it was still storming, and we still didn't know if we were completely out of the woods, but based on the news, we thought it was. And then he was still, you know, saying, I want to come home and check just in case. I finally was like, yes, that's fine, because honestly I was so over it. I was scared half to death. I did not like being there alone, and I felt like I was being watched, and you know, I just felt all the bad things. So I was like thankful he was coming home. And so I just stayed in the bathroom, and he said he was on his way, and he got there really fast, and then he came inside, and everything was fine. Like, no one was in the house, which, I mean, realistically there probably wasn't, but you know, when you're home alone during a tornado and you hear things, like, you know. So he said everything was fine, but then he was like, I know why you were hearing some of the loud noises. And like this big metal piece of something, I think part of a roof bigger than me, like when the tornado went through, it came and just wrecked our garage, which was right where I was. Like, the master bedroom is right by the garage, and like obviously the loud noises were from the tornado, but also like one of the bangs that I probably heard when I thought someone was inside was that big metal piece that just wrecked our garage. And my car was in the garage, so we couldn't get the door open, and he had to manually like yank it to get it open, and then when it got open, it just would not close, so he had to call someone for help. Our garage is completely like dented and messed up, and like, thank God that he kept me safe, because like I said, the garage was right by my bedroom. Like, it just could have went a million times worse, because my side and my like neighborhood and the neighborhoods by it got it the worst. There were trees down everywhere. Thank God I don't have trees in my yard, so like that wasn't an issue. Someone we went to high school with who lives right beside us, like just kind of like a couple of houses down, wrecked their fence. An old coworker of my husband's and like a family friend of sorts, his house got really damaged by the tornado. Like, trees like was falling through his house, and his house is like completely messed up. So it could have been worse, but we're gonna have to pay a very hefty price to get the garage fixed. And yes, we have homeowners insurance, but it's still gonna cost a lot. So that was my morning, and at that point I was like, nope, I'm hightailing out of here. I'm ready to get to my parents' house for the day for like work. So, you know, I stayed there for a while, and my husband couldn't get the garage door down, so he had to call somebody, and now we're gonna have to get that fixed. But that was my morning and my experience with going through a tornado. So I mean, I made it through 24 years of life, and I guess it was bound to happen at some point. I'm thankful my phone woke me up, but yeah, that's the tea. And I feel tired of but before I leave this little section, I thought I would do a quick update on my lip filler. If you don't remember, last year after Christmas I got lip filler because I really wanted it, and I did a video on it. If you want to go see it, it was up sometime last year. It hasn't been a full year yet, but the lip fillers that I got, so this is an update, they were only supposed to last up to 3 months. They were very temporary, but let me tell you, you guys, like, I don't think they ever went away. Like, I don't. If you can look at my lips now, and yes, I know I'm looking at the viewfinder, they did not go down all the way. And I'm like, thank you God, because the type that I got were hyaluronic lip fillers, and you naturally have hyaluronic acid already in your lips. So for whatever reason, like, I don't know if it just sparked more hyaluronic acid to produce or something like that. And they definitely went down some, but they didn't go down all the way. And I've had these for like almost a year, so I think my lips now are just naturally a little bit bigger, and like, thank you God. I'm very happy with it, and I'm happy with my lips now. Like, I don't want filler or like any of that. I'm very happy with them now, and I truly don't think they ever went down, and I just wanted to throw that out there. So yeah, it's been almost a year. My top lip is 100% bigger. Like, it's definitely bigger than what it was. Not huge, but I just don't think it ever went down. But yeah, that's the story. That's an update, and I'm gonna pop off now because I don't feel good sitting down here, to be honest. So I'll see you guys later.
Okay guys, I also got my package in from Skims, which is Kim Kardashian's brand, and I'm so excited about it. I've been wanting something for a long time, specifically one of their cozy sets, and it is in here. Yes, it is. Let me just take this off. So I got the pants along with the little jacket-like thing. So here is one of them. I'm not gonna like completely take them out, but I will show you them on me at some point. But yeah, I got them in the shade Rose Clay. I'm like literally so excited about these.
Okay, so who wants to come pack for me? Because like, I don't feel like doing it. It is Friday evening. I've waited once again to the last minute to pack. However, I wanted to be proactive this time. Like, I wanted to do it early, but honestly, a good majority of the things that I needed to pack, I used throughout the week, so I could not pack them. And then the things that I guess I could pack, such as clothes, I wanted to make them not get as wrinkledy, like I wanted to get them where they're not as wrinkledy like as possible. So I've waited till the last minute again. So I'm gonna pack. I leave for New York tomorrow at 4 a.m. I'll get up at like 3, which just sucks because I've had a really rough day, y'all. I'm sick. Not contagious. One of my chronic illnesses is just really acting up and has caused me to have the worst stomach pains, and I barely got any sleep last night. I'm already exhausted and things are just not going well, if I'm being completely freaking honest. But basically, I'm at my parents' house right now because I work here, obviously, and I do keep a lot of my clothes here, actually. I really do, and that's just because I have a lot of clothes. I also don't like to get rid of clothes, and I will switch them out, like, for the season. So clothes that I'm not wearing, I'll be having one closet, while the ones I am wearing, I'll have in another closet. Leo, it's time to pack, buddy. Does this work? Kinda. I'm not gonna leave you here for long. Anyway, the ones that I do have, you know, are, well, ones I wear is in one closet, ones I don't wear in another closet. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. And I haven't completely even got done, like, switching them out yet for the seasons because I've been lacking. Ooh, I don't know what these are doing in it. Ew, they're wet. Ew, ew, ew. Okay, Leo, look at him.
See, I wish I could take him so bad, because he would be a great help to me. My little emotional support cat. I love him so much. Okay, so the bed, first of all, it's filled with clothes. So I have so many different outfit choices and stuff to go. And yeah, I don't know. I've planned these outfits out very strategically. So basically what I'm going to do to save time, because I know the lighting's like not the best, I'm going to show you the empty product, snap, show you the finished product, and I'll show you a little bit of what I've packed. So right now, here's the empty product plus Mr. Leo in it. And so, alright guys, I'm going to be honest, like, all this is clothes. I underestimated how much could fit in, or overestimated. Oh, I think it was overestimated. And I don't even know if I'm going to get clothes. So this has all my clothes, my Bible, wash rags, underwear, and my shoes.